Yeah, that'd just be axing for trouble.
This time I turned around.
That does help.
So I turned around.
I don't know why she saved you.
Hey, over
That's
here.
the only thing you needed to do.
Hey, we were standing by watching. Didn't really help much. What was that look she gave me?
Hey, did you just...
Reverse time? No, that was the child inside my head.
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students.
Late.
Hey, the thieves are running away.
Last.
Capture them. The students seem to be unharmed.
Why'd you raise your axe like that?
Who's this?
Why him?
I don't know. I don't know who he is.
Hey!
What?
6 turns. Who's the MVP? Come on, we all knew it was.
We
gonna
all
be
knew that was
Dimitri.
going to be him.
Dimitri, he was just the best.
He was
He
by far.
joined your side?
I don't know. We'll see what happens here.
I want Dad to pick Dimitri or the cool hair.
Captain Gerald?
Emo boy.
It is you. Goodness, it's been ages. Don't you
What is that?
recognize
How do you
me?
scratch your
It's
nose with that
Alois,
thing on
your
your
old
shoulder?
right-hand man. Well,
That's
how
your
I
left
always
hand,
thought of
Betty.
myself anyway. Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois. Just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days I'm just
Yeah, I'm
a
raising
wandering
emo boys
mercenary,
to
one
wield
who has
swords.
work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garrig Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
Yeah.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
He is a stranger. I'm a bandit. That is correct.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Is that so? Well, physical differences aside, your mannerisms do remind me of the captain. I'd love for you to see the monastery too.
How would I know that I'm his kid when there was no signs earlier than this?
I mean, you two look so much alike.
Exactly.
What's troubling you, Captain?
much
You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Seros.
The Knights of Seros? They do seem rather scary.
Father, there's a child in my brain.
Ah, it seems your presence is required.
I mean,
Get
Gerald doesn't seem like the type of guy that would necessarily encourage therapy. Although maybe he would.
You never know.
Maybe he
Could be a
would.
chance.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker?
And you, pretty hair?
Captain of the Knights of Seros, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything?
Yeah, you, pretty hair. I didn't know he was a captain.
How curious. I'd wager the explanation for that is fascinating indeed.
Hey,
Well, he doesn't have
you
pretty hair,
are
that's
coming
why.
with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel.
That hurts.
No, I should mention that the 3 of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Garrig Mach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
No, you didn't. I got the worst of it. So self-centered.
I was the first to make a strategic retreat.
Ah, yes.
Everything would have worked out if these 2 hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Imagine.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
Indeed, pretty hair.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Oh, joy.
He's
a royal
wise.
debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Naivete.
Naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet?
Obi-Wan
Is your lack of
Kenobi.
self-awareness a
What's
condition
up,
of
Jared?
some sort?
In any
Hello.
case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment.
Yeah, you were the only
Held your
one
ground
helpful at
against
the
the
fight,
bandits'
so
leader was captivating.
bend my
You
ear
never
all you
lost
want.
control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Now you
Your
slaughtered
skill
everybody.
is precisely why I must ask you
Every
to consider
last
lending
one
your
of them.
services to the Empire.
Do I get to
might
be
as
around
well
pretty
tell
hair?
you now, I am no mere student.
Dad,
I am
can you
also
please
the
go to her
Adrestian
house?
Empire's.
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself.
Will throw
Please,
yourselves in front of
do
the bad
consider
guy
returning
and get
to the
stabbed
kingdom with
for
me.
them.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really.
Yeah.
I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery.
You would.
before begging for favors.
You would, Jared.
But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world.
But so would I.
So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well,
What, I got to pick right now?
So, okay, here's one thing that I'm going to point out. The game does not telegraph this well. This is not you actually making the choice. They will, like, it will be very clear when you make the choice. But right now, you know, every choice that you make matters, but when you make the final choice for which house you go with, that's one thing.
Chat saying Empire, Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
I
Land
know,
of
like,
Noble
Nora and
Knights,
Lottie, they're Team Dimitri all the way, and he's
No, I'm
Fargus.
not.
Oh, never mind.
Burgeoning
Oh,
League of
she's-
Nobles. I don't care about this one,
That hurts
just
me.
based off of the name.
Pretty good.
These two,
Pretty hair girl.
I like the ancient history. I have no idea whose is whose.
So, Adrestian Empire is Edelgard. So,
Who's that?
That's the girl with the hair that you like.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Lottie likes Fargus. That's Dimitri, the guy who looks like Spy Family.
Pretty cool for sure.
And then the Lester Alliance, that's Claude. That's the guy who wanted to develop a deep and lasting friendship with you before begging for favors.
Oh, right. So
Totally seems legit.
don't care. I like history. History is really fun. Land of ancient history. I also like going to places where there's ancient history. I like the idea of nobility, but we're gonna go with this one just because of the history thing.
Interesting.
Oh,
Okay.
you and
Yes.
me love history. Dad, I love history.
A wise choice. Though the Empire has fallen from its former glory, the other regions are merely offshoots that pale in comparison.
Pale in
All
comparison.
right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
my, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
Dimitri's cool.
He is really cool.
Elder Guard.
Dimitri's like a boss fighter,
Yeah,
Better
no.
that, Dimitri.
and he's kind. I like that.
He seems quite sincere, but I sense darkness lurking beneath. You know, he's definitely a spy, Lottie. I think
You
you're right.
Elder.
She is a refined young woman,
And pretty hair.
but I feel as though she is always evaluating me.
Mm.
His easy smile is striking, but that smile doesn't reach his eyes.
No, because they're
Yes, I
flat.
thought the same.
There's no life in any of these anime eyes.
I am so sleepy once again.
Pretty hair.
Oh, I may be sleeping.
Pretty hair with emo girl. Or emo boy. They team. Emo boy, pretty hair girl.
Nailed it.
Do pretty girl. Pretty hair girl, I want you to go into her house.
Oh, we want to go into her house.
No.
Dragon.
Part 1.
And now it's
White
an
Cloud.
audible
wasn't-
presentation.
Yeah, this is an Apple presentation.
Dragon.
3 houses.
Okay, so before each moon, they have a new thing that they teach us.
The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year.
Oh, really?
As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential. Just
Tommy,
as
I could
a
never
child
even say
hopes
that.
to one day grow into a
Jiraiya, yeah. Yeah.
The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling
Now it's a
powers
history
now
lesson,
control
so
the
there you
land.
go, you 2 history people.
In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights.
Fargus just sounds
To the east,
like a
league of
dunce cap.
nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
medieval history. Anime!
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really
I
is.
look like
fun in a
Sasuke.
nutshell. The good and the bad.
Yeah, I'm just
Like it or
Sasuke.
not, we'll be there soon enough.
She just looks like she's got dead eyes there. We will be there soon enough. Ah, Dark Souls? I would be so bad at that game.
I mean, he's also so bad at
It
everything.
would make great content, though.
There it is. Garrick Mock Monastery.
Garrick Mock Monastery. Who's singing?
Nora is. I don't know. Yeah. Nailed it. That was amazing.
Only play it if you hate yourself.
Oh.
Indeed. Oh, he's cool looking.
No, he isn't.
No,
He
he's
looks
cool
dope.
looking. She's dumb.
No wonder she's cold. She has no clothes on.
Yeah, pretty much.
Why aren't my kids paying attention in class? Because they're looking at your legs.
Ray is here.
Is that the leg girl? Oh, that's. Sorry, did you hear me? Sorry, I wasn't. Could you also not stare at me with dead eyes?
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
I don't know. I also speak only in monologues. I didn't hear what you said. She's the sword hugger. Sword hugger! It's.
Can I
We don't
have
need
some
sword
It's been
huggers.
years since I've last seen
She
her.
does look a lot like her.
To be forced to
That's
see her
really
now.
You've been here before?
I've never spoken of this to you before, but many years ago, I was a
I'm
knight
trying
here.
to flip it
I reported to the Archbishop,
Egg eater.
Lady Rhea.
Sword hugger.
up.
Lady Rhea.
As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the
I do like the
teachings
word
of Seros.
Fodlan. That's a fun
The
word.
leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My
Oh,
name
there
is
she
Seth.
is. Sorry
I'm an
about the
advisor to
leg thing
Archbishop.
earlier.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
I don't know, but that
Forgive
sounded
my
like
silence
flirting.
all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
Ian.
So I see.
Rice, it's
The
4!
miracle of fatherhood has blessed you.
Tommy, you've come
What is
in.
your child, is it?
Clutch.
Yes.
As soon as I get a moment.
Born many years after I left this place.
We're putting the rice in.
I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we
All
lost your
praise,
illness.
Matt,
I
Tommy,
see.
for the
Mom.
reminder.
Condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant
mom,
efforts from
Gabe.
Eloise.
So he only
What
has
is
his
your
dad,
name?
Gerald.
My name is
A fine name.
Bronze. My dad called it
From the
because of my
bottom
hair.
of my heart, I thank you for saving those
Obviously
students at the
not.
Officers Academy.
It is
Gerald,
fun to roleplay the responses.
You already
I
know
do that
what
every
it is
time
I
I
want to
play.
say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but
I
Your apprehension
won't say
speaks.
yes.
I had expected that Alois
Because you're
would
really
have already
flirty.
asked this of you.
I wasn't ready.
New
I
mom?
must step away.
New
from
mom?
this.
New
I
mom?
desire a word with you soon.
Yes, new
Please
mom.
listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
Bye, new mom. Third wheel, green hair, short dude over there. Alternate ending.
I can't believe it.
Whoa,
Forward
big
fast.
ol' raid!
Yo,
I'm sorry I
Marquis,
dragged you
thank
into
you.
this. Looks like I'll be
Thanks for
stuck
the
here
raid,
for a while.
fam.
And
Vix!
I'm afraid your services are required.
Thanks for the follow. I must work here? Inner monologue?
Okay, so wait. First, now that everyone's gotten here for the raid, which is a great time to join because
Great job.
we have to actually go and quickly put on rice.
I just got to go put on rice so you guys can hang out
So-
with my girls and Aaron while I go
Yes.
put on rice.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Chat
be
needed to
giving-
remind me to put on rice, and Tommy did a great job.
So, okay, chat. We're gonna be doing an interview with Nora and Lottie here, so I want you to send questions into the chat, and then I will be our host today while we interview these two fine
be back.
individuals. All right, so send your questions for these two girls over here. Lottie's kind of out of frame now, so I'm just gonna casually do this just a little bit. We'll see if that actually works. There we go. All right, so all right, we got a question from JRAD326. So Lottie, what is the meaning of life? So we got and Nora, what is the meaning of life?
To go to heaven.
To go to heaven. Okay, and then now we've got, of course, Masked Man 23TT. Who is your favorite parent, Nora?
Both of them.
She says both of them. What a cop-out. Lottie, who is your favorite parent?
Not my mom.
Okay, she says her mom is her favorite parent. That is a definitely interesting answer right there. So, what other questions do we have? There's no way that he'll know any of these answers because it's not like he's going to be editing this later. So here's another question I will have for you while we're waiting for more. We have 3 different house leaders here. We have Edelgard, Claude, and Dimitri. So, Nora, whose house would you join and why? Okay, so she would join Edelgard because she's very nice and has pretty hair. Lottie, whose house would you join?
I would join
Dimitri?
Because he's really strong.
So she would join Dimitri because he's really strong, she really likes him, and he is from Spy Family. Okay, so who would win in a fight? Oh, and I'll just quickly point out, I am Team Claude all the way. So I guess, we'll have to agree to disagree. But who would win in a fight, Batman or your dad, Lottie?
My dad, because he's huge. And Legos are small.
Yes, and Legos are small, so apparently she's thinking of Lego Batman. Nora, who would win in a fight, Batman or your dad?
My dad.
I'm back.
Okay, and then just to quickly do the final question here, well, I guess we have a couple more, but we'll end up with whose beard is better, Ian or Aaron, and tell me why it's Aaron. I didn't actually word it that way.
It's Dad because Dad's funny and that he
Okay, and Nora, I'll what is your who's the better beard?
My dad.
I mean, honestly,
He
I can't.
grows it better
I can't
because it cut
compete
'cause
to
it was
that.
bad.
All right, get out of the way.
My dad.
Ouch, it's okay. I'm just crying inside. It's fine. It's okay. You'll have your chance to cry later when you watch the video back.
All right, I'll get a chance to cry.
Also, come here.
All right, chat, it's on the boil. So we got to remember to go back and make sure that it's and check and see if it's boiling later. But guys, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you for coming in and hanging out. We are currently watching the anime also known as Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Yes.
And we just started. These videos are going to be coming out on Wednesday.
Whoop, whoop.
Over on the YouTube channel, so we'd love to see you there. I am currently not in.
Yeah, sorry, we shifted it over because Lottie was cuter.
That is true. Lottie is very cute. As a mercenary?
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it.
Teach? I have barely learned how to fight.
Talking about the Officers Academy, right? Well, the academy just happens to be short a professor.
And I'm the professor. I need to learn to talk.
You to Lady Rhea.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
No.
You're not new, Mom. I don't like this, Mom.
You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking, making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
I am on guard.
Does seem kind of weird that she.
Dad, don't leave me with bad Mom.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated. As you well know.
Rip.
I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
Of course, Monocle Man.
I'm a professor.
Why did the camera start so low?
Songstress and available. It's
And available.
Nice to meet you.
You're a physician? You're a songstress?
Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned
Hanneman's
opera company.
beard? Oh.
Perhaps you've heard
I'll have to
of
look at it again.
The Middle Franc Opera Company is beautiful, peerless.
Spare our colleague.
Oh, yeah. That's 10 out of 10. If I could do that, I'd trim it up.
It seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3
It's not full beard, but the gray makes it. Gray beards are always better. Always.
Do you really not know?
What if
Fine.
the girl had
I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin.
Okay.
The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire.
That's
Their
pretty
house
cool
leader
flag.
This year
Black
is
Eagles.
Edelgard, the Imperial Princess.
Pretty hair!
Who is in line to be the next emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
Also a cool, not so cool flag.
He is to be the next king of Fargus.
But Dimitri's really
Lottie's
cool.
Blue Lions all the way.
Lastly,
I
there
am
is the
Golden Deer.
House, which is for students.
That
of
is also a
Western
cool
Alliance.
flag.
Their house
I
leader is
also
Claude,
like colors.
grandson
I'm
to Duke
not a
Regan,
fan
founder
of
the
Claude.
Alliance.
To think
I just
so
don't like his hair. His
that
hair's
Emperor,
gross.
King and Sovereign Duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those
Blue Lion,
little
that's me
treasures
back
cause
in the
any
day.
trouble.
Oh, yeah?
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you have a
I can
moment,
stroll.
please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way.
Decided what house to join based on hair.
Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
See, I grew up. My
intention
friend
of
group.
Changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger.
It's
a
new mom!
No less. As a professor at our esteemed academy is.
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this?
Ah, you're
Gerald's
jealous.
character? Is he not
You're
the
jealous
man who
of
went
cool
missing
dad.
After the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flame is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sedith, they have my trust.
Nora, can you go check and
Be
see
enough
if
for
the
you
water's
as
boiling?
well. More
Yes, please.
importantly, I have received a report from Shamir.
Just go check and see if the water's
I am
boiling.
increasingly concerned
catch you
about
up
a
when you
matter
get
regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, For now, I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care.
Oh, yeah?
I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
I pray that nothing occurs that would shake that confidence. Can I move the little guy?
Yes, by tilting your controller. And you can also press B to jump.
Bing, bing. Go, Sprite Man, go.
I really like that. Like, this is like one of the nicest things. Like, they're like, yes, we know that the loading times are long. We acknowledge that. Here's a fun mini game.
Nope, it's not.
Okay, thank you. I have to study because I became professor and don't know what I'm doing. What are these blind folk? See, you guys don't know, growing up, I was a punk rock kid, like...
He's not joking, you guys.
Punk kid.
This is all true.
And also, like, my best friends were emo kids.
I saw Lawrence.
Yeah, Lawrence's hair is so terrible.
So black and red I like, but
Gosh.
also I really like Dimitri.
Oh, so they're gonna show you each of the houses. So this is the Golden Deer. And over here is the Black Eagles.
Look at that emo kid in the back. It's theater kid. Oh, it's a bunch of theater kids.
You know what? I do have to say, the Black Eagles are basically the theater kids. That's a really good comparison. And then the Blue Lions, they're the preppies. And then
they look
Golden
like...
Deer are like the slackers.
They look like...
Also,
oh.
wow. Boro got rejected.
He's gonna get punched in the teeth. Oh, I like the...
You know, Dudu is awesome. Dudu is like Dimitri's right-hand man.
Dimitri's pretty cool.
His archery form was not great.
Oh.
It's new mom.
Of course.
While exploring the monastery, camera, dash.
So basically, you play Breath of the Wild.
What to do next? Look to the left side of the screen. Your current objectives are displayed there.
Basically, think those controls, but you can't climb.
How can I talk to you?
A. But you gotta get close enough to her.
I have to get real uncomfortably
I
close.
assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers Academy.
That's what I'm told. That
To
is
start,
exactly what I'm told.
Please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home.
Okay, new
That is
mom.
your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it.
We've been
Once
watching
you have
Spy
finished,
Family, so that's what that
come and speak
reference
with me.
to.
Yes.
Accept quest. Oh, okay,
May
yeah.
I ask a favor of you?
Yes. You should speak with every student you can. You might be on your only chance to see what they really like before you become a professor. Speak to the 3 house leaders and gather information about the students in each house. The students can be found in the reception hall on the 1st floor throughout the Officers Academy. Decline.
No.
I didn't ask to be a professor. My dad made me come here. Quests are tasks given to you by people around the monastery. Those who can give are involved with quests that will have icons over them. Consult the quest menu to see quests you have accepted. The icons beside each quest indicate their status. Cool.
So, for those of you that have time to find out who you vibe with the most, I don't know who you are in real life,
You as a
but
professor here. Frankly, we had someone else
You vibe with the most.
role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits. Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before.
No, because it'll be dinner.
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable. Now you should make the
Admirable.
rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
The proper way to pick a house is to spin a wheel and roll dice. This is also not how you pick classes. It's objectively correct. No, it's not stupid.
I like me. I'm a sheltered child who has never heard of the church and have no education. Them.
You're hired. If you pick Fibleth, I could
We're gonna
make terrible
just keep
jokes
going.
about everyone wanting.
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
yes, indeed.
For everyone that is joining that has played the game, what I have recommended to him and it's up to you guys to chime in if you want to see more. He is normally the type of person who likes to talk to everyone, and in the first couple of chapters, yes, that's absolutely essential. But knowing that we have a wide variety of people watching, what I recommended to him is after the first couple of chapters,
Do I have to
where
press
he
A to
should
go through the
talk
doors?
to everyone, is that, you know, afterwards he doesn't necessarily talk to everyone in the monastery, but he does view every single support conversation.
Guys, it's pretty hair!
For the first
Oh.
couple of chapters, though, Ian, you do want to talk to literally everyone, especially Gatekeeper. Always talk to Gatekeeper. You don't know him yet.